Salve Onorevoli, rieccoci qui, un nuovissimo episodio. Siamo su The Witcher 2. Io sono l'Arax di Cormaris e ora ci eravamo lasciati che dovevamo seguire il nostro cara e simpatica e amorevole Triss per capire cosa sta succedendo. Dire che salvato poco fa. Vediamo se è tutto collegato. Sì. Triss. No, non va tutto bene, già abbiamo detto.
What do you want?
To speak with the wounded prisoner.
No one's allowed.
I'm here on Commandant Laredo's orders.
I already cut a deal with you, but
So get out of my way.
he won't tell you much. He's dying.
Ok, e invece magari potremmo curarlo, alla fine abbiamo una maga, figurati se questi sono i grandi problemi della vita.
Shut your traps. Stop bloody moaning down there.
Coffer's dozed off.
Wakey, wakey, coffer. You'll fall asleep forever any day now. Look, Birdie's all wet. Hey, Birdie! You get wet just looking at me.
Smettetela di parlare, stronzi.
They beat him bad. He's got at least a dozen fractures. I'll need your help.
What do I do?
The spell I'm going to use is painful. It could kill him if he thrashes around.
I'll use the Axis sign to calm him.
Perfect.
Get ready, Birdie. We'll be there to see you right
Okay.
after our watch.
Vai, vai, tranquillo.
It's no use.
You wish, Horson. I'm no traitor.
He's raving.
That gun? Where am I?
In Flotsam. On the prison barge.
The convict's barge? I'm done for.
Già. Come hanno fatto a
How did
catturarti?
Laredo's goons catch Yorvith's right-hand elf?
I was betrayed. How else?
Ti abbiamo salvato
You'd
la
be dying
vita.
in pain if it wasn't for us.
If it wasn't for the Dwan, I wouldn't be here.
Ah beh, ora andiamo direttamente.
There's a Witcher in Yorvith's unit.
Like every Dwan, he turned out to be a bastard.
What happened?
He betrayed us. He said he had an offer for me. So we met. Where
Ho
roses of
sentito una
remembrance grew.
spada
I should have known.
Roses of
sguainare.
remembrance?
Yes, some of the last in the world. He thought that I'd betray my elven brother in order to control the unit. I refused, and there was a fight. I've never seen anything like it. No human can move that fast. It was a massacre. I was the first to be hit, thus I survived. I would have bled to death had Laredo's men not found me. Letho will kill Yorvith, and all will be lost. So many dead.
Allora
so
non
much
sto
suffering.
capendo come si sta
All for
muovendo
naught.
il Witcher. Cosa ha in mente
What does
Yorvith?
Yorvith want? Why Flotsam?
Go plow yourself.
Sono l'unico che può avvertire Yorvith.
Only I can warn Yorvith. Tell me.
We're fighting for much more, Witcher. Flotsam is only the beginning. We're no bandits, we fight for freedom. In due time, Yorvith will answer the call, and we'll emerge from the woods, joining the battle.
What battle?
He wasn't specific.
In that case, I'll ask Yorvith himself.
I'd like to see that.
Perché questo Doine vuole Yorvith morto?
Why does the Dwan want Yorvith dead?
He used us from the start. Our hatred. But he no longer needs Yorvith. Sees him as a thorn in his side. I don't know what Letho wants.
Nemmeno noi. Tra l'altro è comico come appena arrivati qui Roche, come cazzo si chiama lui, insomma il figlio di puttana delle bande blu, aveva detto verrete usati un'altra volta, e l'elfo no, nessuno ci userà, appunto.
Letho. He's the Kingslayer?
Yes.
We
Addio.
got what we came for.
What now?
Yorvith.
What if Yorvith already knows?
I've got an old saying all ready for him. My enemy's enemy is my friend.
Warn him, Gwynblade. Yorvith fights, for that is what he does best. He's Enshe, a real one, a
Quindi
free
un
one.
vecchio elfo.
among the last. Fighting makes sense. Now more than ever before, there is still hope.
What are you talking about, Kieran? Hope for what?
For change. For a better tomorrow. I'll not see it. They'll torment me to death on this barge, and I'll go gladly where the apple trees bloom. But you must warn Yorveth.
Sta avendo un altro ricordo.
Yennefer told me that Ciri has departed for good. She inhabits another world and is happy there. Before she left this one, she gave us the Isle of Avalach, our island. We stopped counting time.
In che senso?
People believe that the wraiths of the Wild Hunt are immortal. They race across the heavens, gripping in their bony hands swords, their lightning bolts. They take away mortals, ever expanding their cavalcade of spectral riders. They burned the orchard and the house. In their armored boots, they trampled our island. And they made off. I had to get her back. Return to reality. Return to the Witcher's path.
Come cazzo fai a tornare alla via dei Witcher se sei ancora incatenato in intrighi reali? Ok, ma come hai perso la memoria?
Geralt, are you all right?
I've been to the Isle of Avalach, among the apple trees and the mists. After the massacre in Rivia, Ciri took me there, and Yennefer. The Wraith Riders kidnapped Yen, and I pursued them.
But...
Triss, this is important. I feel like everything's coming together. When the Witchers found me barely alive a half-year ago near Kaer Morhen, I was fleeing the Wraiths of the Hunt. They continued to pursue me, in the outskirts, then in Vizima when I killed the Grand Master. Now I know it was no coincidence.
Kieran mentioned roses of remembrance growing somewhere near here. Cedric claims likewise. If that's true...
Right now I should be searching the forest for Yorveth, not looking for flowers.
I could restore your memory.
You sure?
Everything seems to indicate that. Whatever's blocking your memory is clearly weakening. I think I could break that barrier with just one petal from a rose of remembrance. Those flowers are truly powerful.
In that case, Yorveth can wait.
Want me to go with you?
Sarebbe carino, perché no?
I'd love your company.
All right then. Let's go. Cedric mentioned there are some old elven buildings near the cascade in the forest. We should start there.
Lead the way.
Shut your traps. Stop bloody moaning down there.
I bagni elfici allora, perché lì mi ricordo che c'erano tante rose, quindi ora possiamo accedere.
Birdie, you get wet just looking at me.
Triss, amore mio, quel cazzo che vuoi, ma non te la puoi fare così. Ah, ok, corri allora. Bene, se no, porca troia, se dovevo aspettarti che ti facevi lentamente fino al bagno, porca puttana. Letteralmente lì mi vedevi bestemmiare. Ok. Vedere un po' dov'è l'entrata. Dritto per dritto. Cioè l'entrata, l'uscita più che l'entrata. E poi segui Triss. Ciao piccolo Murloc. È più io che... cioè è più lei che segue me. Ma va bene lo stesso. Ok. Però devi incontrare particolari teste di cazzo. Quindi ragazzi diciamo che tiriamo dritti direttamente al bagno.
I think we've arrived. The cascade, the menhir. We need to take the path leading upwards.
Gardens in the middle of forests? Those elves really like to complicate things.
Stop whining. It's not far now.
Ok. Ok, la rigenerazione ce la siamo presa. Quindi non so se avete visto tutto. Vai.
Legends are almost always beautiful, especially elven ones. The reality often leaves a lot to be desired.
Well, Cedric also said the site itself was something wonderful.
Beh, racconta la leggenda allora.
The rose must be here somewhere.
I'll look around.
Alden and Cinerel. Cedric said Cymoril eclipsed even Francesca Findabair with her beauty, and Francesca's reputed to be the world's most beautiful woman.
Cedric drinks too much.
Dai, non
He has
rovinare
visions,
tutti.
you know. He really has the gift. He could learn to control it if he drank less.
Ah, allora è vero che
Cedric
beve.
drinks to get rid of the visions, and that's something I understand perfectly well.
Eccoci qui.
Oh my, lovers. Look out. It's beautiful. I just don't understand it. How did the elves become so cruel? The one with the scar had so much hatred in him.
Places like this make you realize just how much they've lost. There used to be entire elven cities, and the forests were theirs to enjoy, not to hide in. Humans destroyed that, put them in reservations. Yorvith and his kind are taking revenge, though not all elves are like that.
Kieran said there's a lot more at stake.
He has his ideal, a certain vision of the world. But do you think there's room for humans in it?
We're practically one and the same.
Wrong, Triss. We've been learning from each other for generations, but we're different at base.
I don't know why I find that awfully sad.
Just like this garden. Beautiful and sad.
Effettivamente ha ragione. Gli elfi non vogliono di fatto liberare gli umani o creare una convivenza tra gli umani. È un po' tipo la stessa difficoltà che credo abbia avuto Mandela, no? Dicevo, un personaggio storico, però sì, pensateci, con l'apartheid. La difficoltà di dire al popolo nero che non dovevano litigare tra di loro, cioè non dovevano ammazzarsi tra di loro e litigare magari, contro i bianchi, ma volevano creare una comunità unita. Per molti è stata difficile.
Triss.
Cymoril's Rose of Remembrance. Legend has it they wilt unless nourished with blood, and also if they're sold. But give it to someone you love, and it'll live forever.
No, perché devi essere
This
stronzo?
one's for
Tieni.
you.
Oh, Geralt.
I
No!
want you to keep it. If there's any truth to the legend, it shouldn't wilt, even if you pluck a petal or two.
Thank you.
This is the statue, Curly. Don't mind us. Imagine the corn we'll get. I won't leave the brothel for a month.
6 weeks even.
Where does that woman get the gold for all this? I mean, her and the old man, they're buying a new house. And now these statues for the garden. Must be defraughting the treasury. What's a town chancellor do anyway?
It'd be ploughing hard to move.
We'd never shift it in one piece. I know. We'll break off the legs,
No.
the heads.
Guarda,
remove it in
guarda
bits.
Triss proprio con la
Break
bocca
off your own
aperta.
head, clown.
Shut your trap, cunt.
And
Non ora. Seriamente? Perché voglio controattaccare?
For a freak of nature!
Perfetto. Abbiamo già rovinato il giardino riempiendolo di sangue. Ma...
Watch out!
Ah, ok, dicevo, cazzo, Yennefer. Triss morta così? No, che cazzo. Siamo di sotto nel bagno. Che poi tu da solo, cioè io ho ammazzato 3 dei tuoi e tu continui a provare ad assassinare. Io sarei scappato a gambe levate, onestamente. Qui è la sala dove volevo entrare l'altra volta, quindi c'era la missione che ci portava qui fondamentalmente.
incredible what the N-shape built before human ships ever appeared in the Pontar Delta. Elves possess a sensitivity humans can't ever hope to acquire. Looks like we're stuck. Well, there must be another way out of here.
È dietro di voi?
Why are you looking at me that way? Do I have something on my face? What's going on in that head of yours, Witcher?
Ma detto così sembra come per dire puzzi.
Oh, you know. Stuff. You could use a bath.
Lui c'era i denti un po' giallognoli, non so se l'oscurità però, Tesori, io mi piacciono queste scene, vi ammiro, vi voglio bene, so che vi amate e tutto. Una sola richiesta, una sola, vi prego, vi prego, vi prego, vi prego, vi prego, una sola richiesta, una. No, 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 che cazzo, che due coglioni. Porco Giuda. Che poi di fatto non so se insomma i capezzoli si possono far vedere. Dovrei vedere altri video di gente che ha portato la stessa cosa per sapere se di fatto si può vedere, se no in caso, beh ragazzi, non so, beccatevi un Murloc. Addio. No, Murloc, non essere così felice, fidati, non lo essere. Geralt, pure tu no, ti prego, Geralt. Ah, lui ha perso così la cosa. Pantaloni e tutto, bene, perfetto, mi va bene così, mi va bene così. Dai, porca puttana, Triss. Guarda che bello il tatuaggio che però gli è rimasto. Però porca puttana che Geralt è una cazzo di tavola una tavola operatoria ambulante, porca troia. Ok, come finirà? D'oro un po' a schifo. Tu chi cazzo sei? Cazzo è che porta le calze a re elfi? Chiaramente elfi. Immagina quel bel momento dove trovano un Witcher, una strega nudi nel loro cesso.
A witcher's blade. Letho comes here to think.
Well, he's not here now, so we've no reason to stay.
The Dwarves stole the story of Eldon and Cymoril, but they now steal our roses of remembrance. A more silly and shallow tale I've never heard. An enchanted wood, a beautiful elven couple living within. A handsome human prince arrives, riding a milk-white stallion. Bloody Dwarf. We Emshe remember how it was.
Ti prego.
Limitless devotion, passion, commitment, and sacrifice.
Dimmi che non scendono giù. Dimmi che non scendono giù. Ma proprio così, Geralt, porca troia, non per nulla, ma c'è gente che ti guarda.
Are enchanted within these very stones. Though only those in love can hear them.
Singing bushes, jabbering stones, elven hogwash.
Guarda che ora li sento. Sì, li sta sentendo, si sente poco, però si sente.
Well, I'm buggers.
Va bene.
We should take walks more often. For a while there, I forgot all about Flotsam, the Scoia'tael, the Kingslayer, the whole world, really.
Nice to know I still have that power.
I need time to devise the spell. It could take as much as a few days. What do you plan to do while you wait?
I'm going to meet Yorvith.
Well, don't get yourself killed. That'd be pretty stupid now.
What are you getting at?
You're about to recover your memory, which will give you a whole new perspective on things. We'll learn what happened to Yennefer.
Uh-huh. And you expect me to drop everything and tell Roach, hey, it's been great, but I've got places to go and people to find?
You know, you could. I mean, you don't really owe him anything. I'm just afraid you'll get caught up in something and you won't be able to back out. Yorveth's a sly old elf. He's been fighting humans for a full century at least. This Letho is no common bandit either, and I shudder to think who put him on the warpath. It's a mire, Geralt, deep and hungry, and it could swallow you whole before you know it.
It possibly already has.
I want you to know that I'm prepared to travel to the end of the world with you to save Yennefer. I owe you that. I owe her that. I'm prepared to drop everything. The trappings of court life, politics, the regicides. I could even live at Kaer Morhen. It's up to you.
Triss.
Let me finish. I can only
Triss
say this once.
Sottona.
If you want to go alone, I'll understand. And I won't try to persuade you otherwise.
Non voglio perderti.
I can't know what the future holds. I don't know what else is hidden in my mind. But whatever it is, whatever happens, I don't want to lose you. I'd have to be an utter fool and complete ingrate to let you go.
That's kind. Thank you. Does that mean we're leaving the regicides to Roach and tending to our own matters?
I think so, and I think you're right. I don't owe anyone anything.
I'm glad you've noticed that.
But that doesn't mean I'm willing to sit around doing nothing. You need time anyway, and in that time I'll catch the Kingslayer.
Geralt, please, be careful.
I'll go see Zoltan, and together we'll go find Yorvith. With a little luck, I'll capture the Kingslayer, and then we can go back to living our own lives.
C'è qualcosa che stona.
Will you talk to Roach?
I'll think about it.
Roche! Eri lì da prima? Ad aspettare.
There you are. Is everything all right? This is nice. What a beautiful place.
Very.
How'd you find us?
Finding those I seek is a speciality of mine. Now, let's get out of here. The Scoia'tael are out in droves.
Wait, Vernon. We need to talk.
About what?
A few days from now, I plan to leave, get back on the path, back to my Witcher's work. That'll mean the end of our mission.
Care to tell me what prompted this decision?
Triss. She knows how to restore my memory.
Why not drop everything and leave now?
Triss needs time to prepare the spells.
You're giving up. No other name for it, you're just giving up. What of the Kingslayer? Many still believe you're him.
I don't think I care anymore. Those whose opinions I value, well, they know the truth.
Uh-huh. You see someone kick a dog and you're incapable of letting it go. And you want to release that fiend who we've succeeded in cornering, who's thrashing to get out of the cage we've put up around him.
I want nothing of the sort. I'm not leaving for a few more days. In that time, I'll catch Letho for you. That's the Kingslayer's name, incidentally. I know how to get him.
How?
You're not going to like this, but it'll involve working with the Scoia'tael.
Is your mind completely plowed at this point? Did Triss put this
No,
nonsense in your
andiamo,
head?
perché devi essere
Listen
sempre
to
così?
me. You'll get your Kingslayer soon. I'll give you him or his head. After which you'll clear me of all charges and let me go my way.
What else? Perhaps you'd like me to embrace Yorvith in gratitude as well.
Yorvith's not my problem. I'm no elf hunter. I've never been one, and I don't intend to become one.
Enough. You've made your decision, I can see that. So be it. But I think we all know who's being the prick here.
No, andiamo, non fare così.
I'm glad you're here.
Ok. Quindi in fondo ho gli appunti di un pazzo che sostiene di essere stato rapito dalla caccia.
I found a patient's chart in the ruins of the hospital.
You mean the burned down insane asylum?
They committed him to the asylum because he'd insisted he'd been a prisoner of the Wild Hunt. He claimed he'd been in a world without humans, where he'd seen herds of unicorns. He managed to return to our world after a year, only to find his children had died of old age. Following this, Vernon, it means he'd been to a world where time flows a lot slower. So long, Roach.
Prima di leggere il libro ancora vi posso dire anche qualcosa. Secondo gli abitanti del nord, la caccia selvaggio è una processione, o meglio un'incursione dei cavalieri scheletrici. Essi solcano i cieli in sella addestrati scheletrici, avvolti in resti arrugginiti di antiche armature, con spade consunte al fianco. Consunte significa consumate. Come una cometa, la caccia selvaggia è un presagio di guerra, fatto confermato al di là di ogni dubbio. I cavalieri Wright mietono il proprio raccolto ogni qualche anno, sebbene questo non sia ricco quanto quelli precedenti dell'ultima guerra contro l'impero. Quell'anno soltanto a Novigrad scomparvero oltre 20 persone dopo il passaggio della caccia. Stranamente la caccia selvaggia non appare nelle leggende elfiche e naniche.
So long, Roach.
Roach è sparito, vabbè. Ok, magia. Ad ogni modo, signori, direi che ce ne ritorniamo tranquillamente dopo un bel salvataggio alla locanda E andiamo a parlare con il nostro amichetto. Non che mi aspetto di trovare grandi cose. Minerali di ferro però me lo prendo. Allora dicevo, ce ne ritorniamo alla locanda, andiamo a parlare con il nostro amico Zotla. E poi comunque, ora che ci stavo pensando, due cose. Uno, Triss è una sottona di dimensioni epocali e del resto questo sarà il titolo del video, ormai ho già deciso. Due, di fatto, Leto ci conosce, ma noi non sappiamo chi è perché abbiamo perso la memoria. È mai possibile che sia così semplice? Cioè, nel senso, dovremmo prima recuperare la memoria di affrontare Leto per sapere bene chi è Leto. Non credo che poi, cioè, cazzo, siamo alla prima mappa del gioco. Mi vuoi dire che è già finito? Cioè, vuoi dire che The Witcher è tutto questo? No, anche perché se poi vado indietro, che senso ha? Questa me la metti solo per estetica, porco Giuda. Fai incazzare se dura così poco. Hai sentito qualcosa di interessante di recente?
Any news?
Triss has sniffed something out. Apparently there are prisoners on the barge in the port. Squirrels, no less.
Ma più
How
che
are
altro
those
lasciamoci...
biceps holding up?
Hard as a bull's bollocks. Arm wrestling's a dwarven pastime.
We ought to try it sometime.
I'll arm wrestle you anytime. Now, even.
Mostrami
Show
cosa
me
sai
those
fare.
bulls bollocks then.
Lo sfidiamo anche per un... Ah, guarda che c'è Triss che fa il tifo per noi, che carina Triss che sei. Magari è stronza e sta facendo il tifo per Zotla. No, è troppo sottona per fare il tifo per Zotla. Dicevo, quindi comunque giocherà molto a nostro svantaggio il fatto che noi non ricordiamo di Leto, ma Leto si ricorda
Your
di
hands
noi.
like a vice.
It wasn't easy.
If you ever run into my old mates Yarpin or Sheldon, promise me you'll take them on. They'll be surprised.
Ok. Salvo un po'. Parliamo prima con Dandelion. Nulla. Sai che ti dico? Facciamo anche una veloce... Prendi di parlare con il nostro amico nano. Facciamo una veloce tappa da Ves per vedere se ha da dirci qualcosa. Quantomeno in caso gliene parliamo subito. No, nulla. Ok, tempo sprecato. Possiamo tornare da Zotlan e avvisarlo delle nostre mirabolanti avventure e incontri ipotetici. Anche perché la cosa comica è che abbiamo finito tutte le missioni, ma proprio tutte quelle che c'erano nella zona. E soprattutto, signori, fatto ciò, sono costretto a lamentarvi che interpreteranno e ci becchiamo nel prossimo episodio.